You've heard about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Everyone knows it. But there's a new fear doing far more damage to Filipino businesses right now, especially businesses adopting AI. And it's called FOBO, fear of being obsolete. And unlike FOMO, your team will never admit they have it. If you've rolled out AI tools to your team but nobody seems to be using them, or worse, they say they are but nothing's actually changed, the problem is not the technology. The problem is FOMO. I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Otoma, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association, giving you practical advice for implementing AI to your company. And in this video, I'll give you 4 practical things you can do this week to fix FOBO that's being felt by your team, the fear of being obsolete. The first is a conversation you need to have. The second is a simple mapping exercise. And the third turns AI from an individual threat into a team skill. And the fourth, well, the fourth is the one most leaders never do. It's not a tool, it's not a training program, it's something you say to your team that changes everything. And I'll share the exact words later. But before we get to the fixes, you need to understand what FOBO actually is and why it's silently killing your AI adoption without you even noticing it. So, what is FOBO? Let me tell you a personal story. My mother was a teacher, a good one. She loved her job. But in 2007, the school started requiring all teachers to use computers. Lesson plans, grades, reports, everything had to be digital. And my mother only knew typewriters. That was her tool for decades. And when the school said learn computers or adapt, well, she made a decision. She retired early. Now, she's happy and I respect her decision. But that moment got me thinking about everyone else in that situation. What if you were a teacher in 2007 and you said, I refuse to learn computers. I'll stick with my typewriter. Where would you be now? Think about it in business terms. If you were a marketer in 2010 and you said, I only know Trimedia, that's TV, radio, and print, and that's what I'm good at, so I'm not going to learn digital marketing, social media, influencer marketing, or e-commerce, where would you be today? Probably not in your current position, right? Or if you were in IT and you said, well, I only know on-prem software, servers in the office, that's my expertise. So I'm not learning cloud, SaaS, or any of that. Where would you be now? Probably replaced by someone half your age who learned AWS in 6 months. So nobody fired those marketers because of social media. Nobody fired those IT professionals because of the cloud. The technology did not walk into their office and hand them a termination letter. But their skills became obsolete. And the industry moved on without them. That is FOBO. That is what your team is feeling right now with AI. Not, I hate this tool, but if this tool works, what happens to me and my family? Hindi ang AI ang kaaway. Ang real enemy is choosing not to learn. Now you might be thinking, is this really happening in my company? Well, let me show you the numbers. According to Pew Research, 52% of workers worry about AI's impact on their future in the workplace. That's more than half. Not will I have a job next year, but will I still matter in 5 years? And that's FOBO. And here's the stat that should concern you the most. 45% of workers admit to pretending to understand an AI tool in a meeting just to avoid looking incompetent. And in Filipino workplaces, add hiya on top of that, and your team won't say, I'm afraid AI will replace me. Instead, they'll nod their heads, they'll say, yes sir, gagamitin ko yan, and then they'll quietly do everything the old way. And some won't just avoid AI, they'll even resist it Because deep down they're thinking, why would I help implement the thing that makes me replaceable? Well, it's human nature, self-preservation. So the fear of AI is real. But here is the irony. And this is something your team needs to hear from you. The employee who learns AI becomes the person who can do the work of 3 people. They become the most valuable person on the team. And the employee who avoids AI, well, they stay on the same level while everyone around them accelerates. And over time, the gap becomes impossible to ignore. And just like the marketer who refused to learn digital, and just like the IT professional who refused to learn cloud. Now that you understand what FOBO is, where it comes from, and why your team will never tell you about it, let's get to the fixes. Here are the 4 things you can do starting this week to turn FOBO from a silent killer into fuel for your team's growth. And as I mentioned earlier, number 4 is one most leaders never do, but it's something you say to your team that changes everything. So let's talk about fix number 1. Have the honest conversation that nobody is having. Well, most leaders announce AI tools and then expect adoption. But your team is sitting there thinking, am I being replaced? And nobody is answering that question. So in your next team meeting, say this directly. AI is not here to replace anyone on this team. It's here to make each of you more productive. And the people who will learn to use AI will become our most valuable team members. And that's a promise, and I'll back it up. Then back it up. When someone uses AI well, recognize it publicly. When someone increases their output using AI, promote that. Make it crystal clear. AI skills equal career growth, not career threat. Kung ang message mo ay learn AI or else, well, FOBO wins. Pero kung ang message mo is learn AI and you'll grow, you and your employee win. Now, the honest conversation only works if your team can actually picture their future. And that's the problem, most of them can't. So that's fix number 2. Show your team what their job looks like after AI. The biggest source of FOBO is uncertainty. Your team knows what their job is today. They don't know what their job looks like after AI. And that gap, that unknown, is where fear lives. So here's what you can do. For each role on your team, map it out. Here's what you do manually today, and here's what AI will handle. And here's what you'll do instead. The higher value work that only you can do. So, as an example, your admin assistant spends 3 hours a day formatting reports, while AI takes over that formatting. Now, that admin spends those 3 hours on client follow-ups, quality checks, and preparing insights for leadership meetings. Their job didn't disappear, it upgraded. So when your employees can see their before and after clearly, FOBO shrinks. The fear comes from not knowing, so remove that unknown. Fix 1 and 2 are 2 things that you can do as a leader, but FOBO doesn't die in a meeting room. It dies when your team starts actually using AI together. And that's fix number 3. Make your AI a team skill, not an individual threat. So when AI is rolled out as, here is a tool, go figure it out, your employee faces it alone. Alone with their fear, alone with their confusion, and that's where FOBO thrives, in isolation. Here's what works. Create a weekly 30-minute AI session where every team member shares one thing they tried with AI that week, what worked, what didn't, and what surprised them. Keep it casual, keep it short, and the goal is not perfection. Well, the goal is to normalize experimentation. So when your team sees that everyone is struggling and learning at the same time, FOBO loses its power. It's hard to feel obsolete when your whole team is figuring it out together. And remember, the prompt vault, every win from this session gets saved. The team builds a shared library and nobody starts from scratch. Nobody faces AI alone. So far, we have the honest conversation, show them their future, and make it a team effort. Those three will get you far. But I promise you a fourth fix, the one most leaders never do, and honestly, well, this is the one that matters most. Fix number 4 is make your team a promise. Nobody knows exactly what AI will look like in 2 or 3 years. Not me, not the tech companies, nobody. And your team knows that. They feel the uncertainty every day. But here's what great leader does with uncertainty. You don't pretend to have all the answers. You give your team something more powerful than answers, and that is you give them trust. Say this to your team and mean it. I don't know exactly what AI will change about our work, about our company. Nobody does. But here's what I can promise you. As long as you are willing to learn and grow with this technology, this company will invest in you. We won't leave you behind. Your job is to keep trying, and my job is to make sure you have the support to do that. Hindi ko alam ang mangyayari bukas, pero alam ko, basta willing kang matuto, hindi kita iiwan. That promise, said sincerely, backed by action, is the most powerful FOBO killer there is. Because FOBO isn't really about AI, it's about trust. Your team can handle uncertainty, but what they can't handle is uncertainty from a leader who gives them no assurance. The marketers who fell behind felt that no one invested in their growth. And don't let your team feel that way. When they trust you, they'll follow you even into uncertainty. So let me ask you honestly, think about your team right now. Is there someone who used to be your top performer but has quietly disengaged? Someone who used to take initiative but now just does the minimum? That might not be a performance problem. That might be FOBO. The fix is not a warning, it's a conversation, it's a promise. So here's what I want you to remember. FOBO is why your team avoids AI. It's not because they don't understand it, but because they're afraid that learning AI means admitting their old skills are not enough anymore. And the business implication? Well, the fix is not better tools or better training. It's showing your team that AI does not replace them. It upgrades them. And that starts with one honest conversation and one sincere promise. Here's your action step for this week. Pick your most experienced team member, the one that you suspect has FOBO, and have a one-on-one conversation. Ask them what part of AI worries you the most about your role. Then listen, don't pitch, don't train, just listen. And that conversation is where FOBO starts to break. Now, here's something I want you to think about. Your team has FOBO. They're afraid of becoming obsolete because of AI. But most of them can even explain what AI actually is. And that's part of the problem. You can't stop fearing something you don't understand. So in this next video, I'll break down what AI really is. And I'll show you the 3 types that are probably already running inside your business right now. And once your team understands what AI actually is, FOBO starts to lose its power. So click this video now. Again, I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Automa, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association, reminding you, forget FOMO. The real fear killing your team's AI adoption is FOBO. And the cure is not better technology, it's better leadership. See you in the next video.